Okay, so okay, so what I want to do is begin by working on sun salutation from the standing position. And so the way I conceive of the sun salutation is that it's a flow sequence. A flow sequence is a series of different poses that we do in that we do one after the other, and they all connect to each other. And we're going slowly and smoothly, and we are using the breath to take us into and out of those movements, okay? So it's a string of poses, flow sequence. So we begin by standing with the two big toes touching, and the heels are going to separate slightly so that the outer edges of the feet are parallel with each other. And after we attain that um, alignment of the feet, we want to have a very slight bend in the knees. When I say a slight bend in the knees, that means when you look down, you don't want your knees to cover. You don't want your knees to cover up your toes. So there's just a very slight bend in the knees, and then we tuck the hips. So instead of the butt sticking out, we tuck the hips and we flatten the lower back. This bend in the knees, this tucking of the hips, it directs our weight down into the bottom of the feet, and we become rooted into the earth. So this is one of our fundamental principles in the YogaSkills method of Kemetic yoga, is that when we begin our practice, we want to become rooted. We feel ourselves rooted into the earth, and we release the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, and the fingers, and we feel the weight of our body very firmly connecting to the earth. Okay, so this is what we call preparation stance. Preparation stance. Okay, and so many of our different practices begin with the proper preparation stance. If we was doing tree pose, or if we was doing pose of immortality, sun salutation, so on and so forth, we would begin in this position. Okay. So now I want you to come up towards the front part of your mat. We come towards the front of the mat because we're going to extend the left leg back in the beginning. So we always position. So before when you're practicing, you want to position yourself in the proper place on the mat. And then we return back to the tucking the pelvis, release the shoulders, let the weight sink into the bottom of the feet. From here, we're going to breathe in, and as we exhale slowly, we let the hands come together with the index fingers touching each other. From here, we use the inhalation of the breath to raise the arms. So it's like I'm breathing in. The breath is lifting my arms until my arms make a pyramid shape. So the elbows are not out like this, the elbows are pointing down. And then with the exhalation, I return the hands down in front of the chest. So my hands are not touching my chest, and I am relaxed, tucking the hips, letting the weight sink into the bottom of the feet. With the inhalation, my legs straighten, my arms extend, I reach as high as I can, and then I arch my spine, bending from the waist. I bring my thumb and forefingers together, and as I exhale, I open up my arms, open up the chest, and release backward. With the inhalation, the body rises, the hands come together. With the exhalation, I release the palms down in front of the chest. With the inhalation, I straighten the legs. And then I extend the arms forward. With the exhalation, I shift the hips back as if I'm diving into the ocean, touching the fingertips to the ground, to the floor. As I breathe in, I separate my hands, shoulders width apart. And as I exhale, I release my body forward. I try to bring my knuckles down towards the floor. From here, I breathe in and I reach my hands back. As I exhale, I spread the elbows out to the side and I bring the head down towards the knees. As I breathe in, I make a pyramid shape with the hands. And as I exhale, I try to bring my hands down towards the floor. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. And then from here, straighten the legs, bring the palms together, and then breathe in and rise. And then exhale and lower the palms in front of the chest. And with the inhalation, the arms straighten. We push the hips forward, holding the breath, put the thumb and forefingers together. Exhale, open up the chest. And then inhale, let the body rise. With the exhalation, the palms settle in front of the chest. And then breathe in. And with the exhalation, the hands come down in front of the thighs and then to the side of the body. And so what I just did is the beginning and the end of the sequence. Okay. So there's a variety of different poses that goes in between that beginning and the end. So now we're going to go to the full sequence. So again, we come towards the front part of the mat. We bring the two big toes together and we tuck the hips. We bend the knees. We direct the weight of the body into the earth, allowing ourselves to become rooted. We breathe in, slowly exhale, let the hands come together. And with the inhalation, the arms rise, the elbows bend. We make a pyramid with the arms. And then we exhale, the palms in front of the chest. We inhale, the arms up, push the hips forward, arch the spine. Bring the thumb and forefingers together and slowly exhale, open up the chest, release the neck all the way back. Breathe in and let your whole body rise as one. No strain in your neck. Exhale. The palms down in front of the chest. Bend the knees, tuck the hips. Inhale, the legs straight. Extend the arms forward. Now exhale as if you're diving into the ocean, touching your fingertips to the floor. Bend your knees a little bit. As you inhale, separate your hands, shoulders width apart. And as you exhale, bend forward and touch your knuckles down to the mat. As you breathe in, reach your hands back and grasp your lower legs. And as you exhale, bring your head down, bring your chest towards your thighs. Inhale your hands into a pyramid shape. As you are exhaling, bring your palms towards the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Move your hands next to your feet. Lift your left foot up, extend your left foot back, and then lower your hips and bring your chest up. Remember to keep the tip of your tongue connected to the roof of your mouth. Breathe in, exhale the left knee down, point your left foot. Place your arms underneath your right thigh, and as you are breathing in, you rise up. Excuse me. As you exhale, bring your hands together. Inhale and put your left hand behind the right. Exhale your hands down to your right knee. Now breathe in, and as you are exhaling, lengthen your left thigh. Open up your hip. Keep your upper body straight and erect. All the motion is in your thigh and your hip on the left side. As you are breathing in, lift your chest. As you exhale, push against your knee, arch back. Let your head come up as you breathe in. Let your chest come down. Separate your hands and ease your hands down. Now from here, we're going to bend the toes of the left foot and lift the left knee up. We inhale the right leg up, exhale it down, and then breathe in. And with the exhalation, we bend the arms, we dip down and forward. Inhale up, exhale, arch the spine. Now breathe in, breathe out, fold your toes, lift your knees. Inhale, push your hips up. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Exhale as you push backwards. Get the heels of your feet to the mat. As you breathe in, rise up to the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees down. Now, lift your feet, point your toes, and place your insteps down to the mat. Place your right hand in front of your right knee, your left hand in front of your left knee, and then take a seat into your cheetah position. And then you're going to transition from cheetah into Heru Imakit. So take your right forearm, bring it down to the mat. Take your left forearm down to the mat and relax and breathe. Inhaling and exhale. Take your left hand, spread your fingers, reach with your right hand. Inhale, lift your elbows, put your nose about an inch from the floor, and move forward slowly as you exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Lock the strength into your arms, your chest, your back, and your shoulders. Now, maintain this position and breathe in. Breathe out. Fold your toes. Lift your knees. Inhale your hips up. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Exhale and push back. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees down to the mat. Bring your head up. Point your toes. Breathe in. And as you exhale, ease back into your Mesu Heru, which is what they call child pose. Hold this position and breathe in. Breathe out slowly. Now rise up onto your hands and knees. And from here, you're going to take your left foot and bring it forward. You're going to bend the toes of your right foot and lift your right knee up. Lower your hips, bring your chest up, look forward. Inhale, exhale, your right knee down, point. Arms underneath your left thigh, and as you breathe in, you're rising. As you exhale, bring your hands together. Inhale your left hand to the back of the right. Exhale your hands down to your left knee. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, Lengthen your right thigh, open up your right hip, relax deep into this position that we call half split. And then breathe in and lift your chest as you exhale. Push against your knee and arch your spine. Now bring your head up, bring your chest to your thigh, separate your hands, ease your hands down. Now bend the toes of your right foot and lift. Take your right foot and bring it forward until both your feet come together. And as you exhale, put your knuckles down towards the mat. As you inhale, reach your hands back and grab your lower legs. And as you exhale, bring your chest towards your thighs and your head down towards your knees. Inhale your hands into a pyramid shape. Put your palms towards the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Straighten your legs, put your palms together. Inhale and rise up. Look through the pyramid that your hands are making, that your arms are making. Slowly exhale. Release the palms in front of the chest. And as you breathe in, straighten your legs. Extend your arms up. Shift your hips forward, arch your spine. Thumb and forefingers come together. Exhale, open up your chest. Inhale, let your body rise. Exhale, your palms in front of your chest. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, easing your hands down in front of your thighs and then to the side of your body. Now breathe in and slowly breathe out and empty your shoulders, empty your elbows, empty your wrists and your fingers. From here, come towards about a little bit in front of the middle of your mat. You're going to bend your knees and tuck your hips. As you breathe in, straighten your legs. And I want you to shift your hips back. And I want you to slowly bend forward. As you are exhaling, try to bring your knuckles down towards the mat. Now put your fingertips to the mat. Lift up onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels up. Let your toes bend. Let your buttocks come down towards your heels. Open up your toes. Now very slowly, touch your knees down to your mat and place your palms to your thighs and release your shoulders. Now breathe in. Slowly breathe out. As you are breathing in, let your arms rise to shoulders height. As you exhale, come onto your hands and knees. And then from here, I want you to lift your feet and wiggle your toes. Stretch your toes back and forth. Point your feet and place your insteps down to the mat. Take your left hand, turn it backwards and reach back. Take your right hand, turn it backwards, reach back. And you're going to control your weight as you gradually ease your weight down onto your insteps, opening up your ankles, placing your hands on your thighs, and breathe in. Slowly breathe out. And so this is called Stretch Pose Variation 3. Yeah, put your device on mute. Put your hands into pyramid shape. Exhale your palms down to the mat. Breathe in, and as you exhale, you're going to lower yourself into Merkut. Merkut is pyramid. Mesu Heru. Mesu Heru is child pose. Put your forehead into the pyramid that your hands are making, and breathe in, and slowly breathe out. Put your devices on mute, please. As you inhale, rise up, pushing against the floor. Straighten your arms. Rising, exhale your thumbs into the center of your feet. Put the rest of your palm to the flat to the mat. Breathe in and lift your chest, arch your spine. Exhale your forearms down to the mat. Release your neck, let your head go back. Bring your head up. Push against the floor as you inhale yourself up. And then exhale your hands forward. And from here, come up onto your hands and knees. Okay? And then have a seat, take a seat, bring your leg down in front. Excuse me. So when you're practicing good, you should have to blow your nose and get all this stuff out because your body is activating and your body is cleansing itself. You're stimulating your organs and so on and so forth. Okay, I gotta check something. If somebody is making a lot of noise. Nanda, y'all got too much noise. Keep your thing on mute. Okay, I saw who it is. Okay, sorry about that.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yes, stay on mute. Okay. How you doing? You coming for yoga? Okay, we started at 6:30. Uh, oh, well, the mats are over there. You got to just jump in, brother. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So here we go. So what I want you to do, so when we make that transition, so the transition, come back up onto your hands and knees, and we're gonna fold the toes. This is sesh pose variation 2, where we sit down on the toes and we bring the buttocks down to the heels, the hands to the thighs. And then from here we transition. So let me go back. So this sequence we're doing right now, this is called morning. This is the beginning of what we call morning ritual. So we use the inhalation for the arms to rise, the exhalation for the hands to come here. We lift the feet, we wiggle the toes, and then we point the feet, we place the insteps to the mat. Left hand back, right hand back, and we sit down into sesh pose variation 3. Okay? So we're using these to get our ankles and our knees and our hips open. We inhale the hands into Merkut. Merkut is the Kemetic name for a pyramid. We bring the hands down, we breathe in, and as we exhale, we lower the chest to the thighs and we bring the forehead into the Merkut that the hands are making. As we are breathing in, we rise up. We let the arms follow. We spread the thumbs away from the fingers and we exhale the thumbs into the center of the feet. The rest of the hand comes to the mat to support the weight. With the inhalation, we lift the chest. We bring the breath all the way up into the chest. And as we exhale, we come onto the forearms. This is called Kepra position, variation 1. The head comes up. We push against the floor as we inhale and we come up. And then as we exhale, we bring the arms forward. We come up onto the hands and knees. We fold the toes underneath the feet, and then we straighten the knees. We bend forward, and then we inhale ourselves up. And then exhale. Release the weight. Let the weight sink down into the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that morning ritual, that little sequence we just did, is an adjunct to the sun salutation. And so we do this sequence in coordination with the sun salutation. Excuse me. But it's a good thing when your body is working good that your nostrils, your everything is draining, right? So that's a good sign. So bring your two big toes together, separate your heels slightly, and then so come up to the front part of your mat, and then tuck your hips, let your weight sink to the bottom of your feet, and then empty your shoulders, releasing all the weight from your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, and your fingers. And then from here, we breathe in. We exhale the index fingers together. As we inhale, the arms rise and the elbows bend. So we make a pyramid shape, looking through the pyramid. And then as we exhale, we relax the arms down in front of the chest. And then from here, we inhale the legs straight. We extend the arms up, reaching up. And as we exhale, no, we don't exhale. We hold the breath as we arch. Then we bring the thumb and four fingers together. Then we exhale and we release, arching the back, release the neck and shoulders. And with the inhalation, the arms rise. With the exhalation, the palms come down in front of the chest and we settle the weight back into the bottom of the feet. As we inhale, the legs straighten. We extend the arms. We shift the hips back and we bend forward as if we're diving, touching the fingertips to the mat. Inhale and separate the arms, shoulders width apart. Exhale, your knuckles down towards the mat. Inhale and reach back and grab your lower legs right above your ankles. And as you exhale, lower your chest towards your thighs and your chin towards your knees. Inhale your hands into pyramid. Exhale your palms towards the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Move your hands next to your feet. Inhale your left leg up and extend it back up into the balls of your toe, the balls of your left foot, and then lower your hips, bring your chest up. Now breathe in, exhale, the left knee down, point your left foot. Place your arms underneath your right thigh, and then use your inhalation to rise. Use your exhalation to bring your hands together. Inhale your left hand to the back of your right. Exhale your hands down to your right knee. Now from here, breathe in, and I want you to slowly exhale and lengthen your left thigh, keeping your back straight. Don't lean from your waist. Put all the emphasis in here, in the thigh and the hip. And then breathe in and lift your chest. Exhale, arch your spine back. And then bring the head up, the chest forward, separate the hands, and ease the hands down. Now we're going to add a little triangle pose into the mix. So bend the toes of your left foot and lift your left knee. Rotate the bottom of your left foot flat. Place your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Press your palm flat against the floor. Put your left hand to your right wrist and let your left hand travel up your arm. Bring your left hand to your chest. Turn on your waist and point your elbow straight up. Now inhale the left arm up. Turn the left arm to the front and exhale the left arm out over the ear, parallel with the floor. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale it down next to your right hand. Put your right hand to the opposite side of your right foot. Come up into the toe of your left foot. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale your right foot back. Now breathe in, and as you are exhaling, bend your arms and dip down and forward. Inhale up. Exhale and arch your spine. Now breathe in. Breathe out. Fold your toes. Lift your knees. Inhale your hips up. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Exhale and push back. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees down. Bring your head up. Point your toes. Take your right hand. Place it about 3 inches in front of your right knee. Place your left hand in the same way in front of your left knee. And then sit down onto your heels. Open up your ankles. Open up your knees. Open up your shin muscles. Take your right forearm. Bring it down. Bring your left forearm down. Coming into Heru Akit. The other people call this position a Sphinx. We call it by its proper name, Heru Akit. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your left hand, reach. Take your right hand, reach. Inhale, exhale forward into your hands. Inhale up, exhale arch your spine. Now breathe in, breathe out. Fold your toes, lift your knees, inhale your hips up. Adjust your feet, left foot forward, right foot forward. Exhale and push back. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale your knees down to the mat. Bring your head up. Point your toes. Inhale, and then exhale back into Mesu Heru. Mesu Heru. Chest to the thighs, forehead to the mat. And inhale and exhale. And then rise up onto your hands and knees. And you're going to take your left foot, bring it forward, bend the toes of your right foot, and lift your right knee. Get that nice opening of the toes. Increase the arch in the bottom of your right foot. Inhale, exhale the right knee down. Point the right foot. Place your arms underneath your left thigh. And then use the inhalation to rise. Use the exhalation to bring your hands together. Inhale the left hand to the back of the right. Exhale your hands down to your left knee. Now breathe in. Slowly exhale and lengthen your right thigh. Open up your hip. Open up your thigh, increasing your lunge. As you breathe in, lift your chest. As you exhale, push against your knee and arch your spine. Bring your head up. Bring your chest down. Separate your hands. Ease your hands down. From here, we bend the toes of the right foot and we lift the right knee up. We rotate the bottom of the right foot flat. We place the left hand to the inside of the left foot, flat against the floor, locking the left arm to the inside of the left leg. The right hand comes to the left wrist, and we turn on the waist. We bring the right palm to the chest, turn all the way and put the right elbow straight up, and then extend the right arm up. Inhale and turn the right arm to the front, and exhale the arm out over the ear. With the inhalation, lift the right arm up. With the exhalation, bring the right hand next to the left hand. Put the left hand to the opposite side of the left foot. Come up onto the toes of the right foot. And then step forward. Bending forward. Inhale and reach back and grab your lower legs. Exhale, chest to the thighs. Inhale, hands into pyramid. Exhale your palms towards the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Straighten your legs. Inhale and rise up. Exhale, palms in front of the chest. As you are breathing in, straighten your legs, extend your arms. Push your hips forward, arch. Bring thumb and forefingers together. Exhale, open up your chest. Inhale, let your body rise. Exhale, palms in front of the chest. Breathe in, and then slowly exhale. Hands down in front of the thighs, and then to the side. And then empty your shoulders. Release your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, and your fingers. Now come towards the middle of your mat. Breathe in and straighten your legs. Shifting your hips back as you bend forward. Place your fingertips to the mat. Lift up onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees and put your buttocks to your heels. Put your knees down to the mat. Place your hands on your thighs. Release your shoulders and breathe in. Slowly breathe out. And as you are inhaling, let your arms rise. As you exhale, come up into your hands and knees. Lift your feet and wiggle your toes. Place your insteps down. Place your left hand back, your right hand back. You use your hands to control your weight so you can gradually introduce the weight into your insteps. Let your hands rest upon your thighs. Okay? Now inhale your hands into Merkut or pyramid. Put your palms flat. And then from here, we breathe in. And as we exhale, we lower the chest to the thighs, the forearms to the floor. The forehead goes into the middle of the pyramid that the hands are making. And breathe in. Slowly breathe out. As we are breathing in, we push against the floor. We rise. We spread the thumbs. We place the thumbs into the center of the feet. Place the rest of the hand to the mat. Breathe in, lift the chest, arch the spine, release the neck, let your head go back. Exhale down onto your forearms. Release your neck. Breathe in, breathe out. Head comes up, push against the floor and lift up without no strain in your back or shoulders. And then exhale your hands forward, come up onto your hands and knees. Okay? And the next movement is going to be a bonus. So if you are able to do a headstand, do your headstand. We're going to come into this position. We're going to lift the knees, step forward, bend the left knee to the left arm, the right knee to the right arm. Then we bring the thighs together and we push up with the exhalation. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Bend the knees, put the feet down, put the knees down, and then we turn back into Merkut Mesu Heru. Breathing in and out slowly. Inhale and exhale. Now rise up onto your hands and knees and take a seat and bring your legs out in front. And then for about 3 minutes, we're going to come onto our backs into what we call Sahu pose. So place the right palm on your lower chest, your left hand on the back of the right, and let your thumbs make a pyramid shape and breathe slow and deep. As you maintain this position, bring yourself into a state of complete relaxation. Maintain your control over your breathing, trying to regulate the inhalation and the exhalation of your breath to maintain your mind and your body in a coordinated state, to maintain control over your breathing, which allows you to maintain control over your thoughts, your emotions, and some of the physiological functions of your body. As you are breathing, you are slowing down your heart rate. The slow, controlled breathing settles your heart rate, causes your heart to beat slower, causes your blood pressure to lower, causes tension to leave from your body. As you are breathing in, you're bringing life force and energy into your body. The life force and the energy is nourishing all the cells throughout your body. So as you are breathing in, visualize that energy from the air going into the cells of your body, nourishing the cells, increasing your oxygen supply to all the cells and tissues of your body. As you exhale, visualize tension and stress leaving from your body, leaving from your mind, releasing any traumatic experiences that you may have been storing inside of your body. Breathe slowly, gently, and with control. Slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out. Practicing your visualization as you practice your controlled deep breathing. Visualize your breath coming 3 inches below your navel. And as you are breathing in, visualize that energy that you're stimulating rising up your spine in coordination with your inhalation, coming through your spine, coming to the back of your neck, coming up to the top of your head. And then as you finish your inhalation, the energy comes into the middle of your forehead, between your eyes. And on your exhalation, visualize this energy moving through your arms into your hands and simultaneously down your legs and into your feet. So you are creating with your own mind, your own consciousness, this movement of energy, this movement of life force through your body. As that life force is moving through your body is healing itself. Any injuries or ailments that your body has are going to become better. Any type of psychological or psycho-emotional trauma or stress that you may have experienced is going to begin to dissipate as you release the breath, as you exhale. The inhalation of the breath brings healing energy into the body. The exhalation of the breath releases any type of negative energy, any type of ailment, any type of emotion related to trauma, related to drama, related to anxiety, related to self-doubt, and so on and so forth. Now, after you breathe out for the last time, Use the inhalation of your breath to lift your hands up off your chest, and use the exhalation of your breath to bring your arms down to the floor next to your body. Bring your legs together and bring your feet together, flexing your feet, lifting your head and shoulders, and bring your chin to your chest. Elevate your hands above your thighs and exhale. Squeeze your abdominal muscles and inhale yourself up until your arms are shoulders height. Exhale your hands down to your knees and let your shoulders relax. And breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly. And from here, we're going to keep both legs together, keep both feet together, and we're going to bend the knees slightly. We're going to go into Merkut, where we're going to go into a forward bending pose that we call Merkut sitting forward bending pose, or pyramid forward bending pose. So we bend the knees just slightly because we want to keep any strain off of our back. So we bend our knees and we sit up. We put our hands behind the knees and we sit up onto our sit bones. So we rotate on the pelvis, rotate on the sit bones, which are properly called the ishiotuberosities. And then we slide the hands down towards the ankles. We put the left hand in the back of the left leg, the right hand in the back of the right leg. And from here, our goal is to get the chest to the thighs and the chin to the knees. So we breathe in first, and with the exhalation, we try to lower the chest down towards the thighs. We use the hands to pull the body forward as we exhale, and we lower the head down. We bring the chest down close to the thighs as we can. We try to get the chin to come down towards the knees as close as we can. We go into the pose on the exhalation. We hold the position and we breathe in slowly and we breathe out slowly. And then release, extend the arms, inhale and feel the body rise. Put your legs flat and flex your feet. Now slowly exhale your hands down to your knees and release your shoulders. Let your eyes remain closed. Keep the tip of your tongue gently touching the roof of your mouth. The roof of your mouth is your hard palate. And then breathe slow and deep to your nostrils. Inhaling, exhaling. Pay attention to how you are feeling. Pay attention to the effects of the movements, the effects of the postures, the effects of the slow, controlled breathing, which is actually placing us into a state of meditation. So again, preparing, flex the feet, bend the knees slowly while keeping the feet flexed. Place the hands in the back of the knees and sit up onto your sit bones. And then slide the hands down. Left hand in the back of your left leg, right hand in the back of the right leg. Inhale and lift your chest. And with your exhalation, lower your chest down with your chin towards your knee. And breathe in and exhale. Release. Inhale. Exhale and release. Inhale. Exhale and release. Let go of your legs, extend your arms. Breathe in and come up. Legs come flat. Exhale your hands down to your knees and let your shoulders relax. Now breathe slow and deep, keeping the tip of your tongue connected to the roof of your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Now, one more time. Bend the knees, hands in the back of your knees, and sit up straight. Sliding your hands down towards the ankles. Left hand in the back of your left leg, right hand in the back of your right leg. Inhale, lift your chest. And with your exhalation, easing your chest down towards your thigh, your chin down as close to your knees as you can. So breathe in and slowly exhale. Use your hands to pull your body forward and then stop, breathe in again. And as you exhale, try to go a little bit further, suck your belly in. Inhale and then exhale. Release, extend, inhale up, legs flat, flex your feet. Exhale your hands down towards your knees and release your shoulders. And try to feel how much deeper your breathing has become. Feel the physiological and energetic changes taking place within your body and within your mind, within your emotional matrix. Breathing in, breathing out. Then take your hands next to your hips, bend your knees, and then scoot your hips forward and come down onto your forearms and then down onto your back, placing your arms at the floor next to your body with your palms flat. We're preparing to go into our transitionary pose that we call thighs to the chest. So the first thing we want to do is bring the right thigh up towards the chest. Place the hands around the right leg. Inhale. Exhale and pull the thigh down towards the chest and lift your head up and bring the chin towards the knee. And then breathe in again. Exhale to straighten the left leg. Keep your left foot about 3 inches off the floor. Releasing your lower back on your right side. Now let the back of your head come to the mat. Bend your left knee and put your left foot to the mat. And then lower your right foot down next to your left and let your hands come onto your abdomen. Now breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Arms at the side of the body. Bring your left thigh up towards your chest. Put your hands around your left leg. Right, left hand around your hand. Pull your thigh in towards your chest. Release your lower back. Now breathe in. Exhale your head up and bring your chin to your knee. Bring your knee to your chin. Inhale. Exhale and straighten your right leg. Keep your right foot about 3 inches off the floor. Inhale. Exhale the back of the head to the mat. Bend the right knee and put your right foot to the mat. And then lower your left foot down next to your right foot and place your palms on your abdomen and breathe in and slowly breathe out. Now from here, I want you to bring both of your thighs up towards your chest, wrapping your hands around your knees. I want you to pull your thighs in towards the chest and then wrap your arms around your legs, squeezing everything together. Let your head come up, bring your chin towards your knees, and breathe in, breathe out. Let the back of your head come to the mat. Slide your hands down to your lower legs, right above your ankles, and then separate your feet, shoulders width apart, and put your feet flat. Hold on to your ankles firmly and tuck your hips and put your spine flat. Take all of the curve out of your middle back. And with your inhalation, lift your lower back, lift your middle back. With your exhalation, squeeze your shoulder blades together, come up into your shoulders. And then breathe in Breathing out, breathe in, breathe out, and inhale, and then touch your hips and slowly exhale your upper back, middle back, and then lower back down to the floor. And then inhale, and as you exhale, lower your legs down, separate your feet, shoulders width apart, and then bring your right palm in front of your on top of your chest, put your left hand on the back of your right, and let your thumbs make a pyramid shape. And I want you to breathe slowly and deeply through your nose. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, and exhale, inhaling, exhale, and relax. Again, try to feel how much more deeper your breath has become. You should notice that after every series of poses that we do, that you should notice that your breathing is deeper, that your lungs are more open, your nostrils and your sinus areas are more open. Your lungs, your respiratory system is becoming stronger. So inhale and exhale. Now from here, I want you to breathe in and lift your hands up off your chest. And I want you to exhale and lower your hands down next to your body. And then you're going to bring your legs together, bring your feet together, flex your feet towards you, lift your head and shoulders, bring your hands up above your thighs, exhale, and then inhale yourself up. And then exhale your hands down to your knees and release your shoulders, release the weight of your body down into the floor. Okay, then cross your legs. Okay. And so, excuse me again. Uh, yeah, I can still hear somebody still got don't have their device on mute. Somebody on Zoom. I can still hear y'all making some kind of noise. Okay. Now, we're going to cross our legs into what we call sesh pose variation 1. Okay. And so people call this like sitting Indian style. This is actually sitting African style or Kemetic style, because you see this image of people sitting in this position, it's ubiquitous throughout Kemet. Now, we're going to work on alternate nostril breathing. So this alternate nostril breathing is tremendous for increasing your focus, your concentration, and for helping your body to heal itself. It oxygenates your blood to a very high level. And as you oxygenate your blood, you are also putting a lot of healing factors into your body. Take your left hand and put your thumb and your forefinger together. I want you to make this circle shape with your thumb and forefinger. So it's not like this. You got to relax. Relax your hand and put them together gently. Make a circle, not like this. It's a circle. These other 3 fingers are straight. Your wrist is straight. Then you put your left wrist on your left knee. On your right hand, you're going to take finger number 1, finger number 2, and you're going to fold them down into the center of your palm. And your thumb is going to come together with your little finger and the finger next to it. And the thumb and those two fingers are going to control the opening and closing of your nostrils. Your thumb opens and closes the right nostril. Those two fingers open and close your left nostril. Okay? So put your thumb to your right nostril. Let your eyes close. Gently place the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, right in the middle of your hard palate. Keep your mouth closed. Only breathe through your nose. And I want you to very slowly breathe in through your left nostril. Bring the breath all the way from the bottom, all the way up to the chest, to the top of the chest. Now hold your breath. Slowly exhale through your left nostril. Now close your left nostril, open up your right, and breathe in through your right. Now breathe out through your right. Close your right nostril, open your left, and I want you to breathe in, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both your nostrils shut. I want you to hold your breath in, count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Open your right nostril, exhale slowly, count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe in through your right nostril, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both your nostrils shut, count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Open your left nostril, exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe into your left nostril and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both your nostrils shut. Count to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Open your right nostril, exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe in through your right nostril, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both your nostrils shut, count to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Open your left nostril, slowly exhale for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now remove your right hand from your nostril, put your right wrist to your right knee, put your thumb and forefingers together, and I want you to breathe slowly and deeply through your nostrils. Pay attention to any changes in your energy, any changes in your thought patterns and your emotions and how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally. Pay attention to the changes in your breathing. Okay, and let's rub our palms together and let's gently massage the eyes with the heel of the hands. Gently massage your temples. Gently massage your forehead. Okay. So your goal is to be able to practice this alternate nostril breathing, um, and be able to breathe in for count of 4, hold it for count of 16, and exhale for count of 8. So I gave you options. I had you inhale for 4, hold it for 12, and then exhale for 8. You, you can make your own adjustments to it to make it easier for yourself, right? But it's something that you should practice. You should notice if you have congestion in your nostrils. If you have congestion in your nostrils, you have to think about, well, what do I eat? Do I eat cheese? Do I eat a whole lot of bread and a whole lot of other types of very overly starchy food? And it's not that the food is necessarily starchy, it's just the way that starchy food that like breads and pastas are just what they're processed in America, and so on and so forth. That's some research you have to do. Um, so you want to practice your movements, your postures. Then you practice your breathing, your Sahu pose, your alternate nostril breathing, because your movements and your postures are done first in order to open up your energy channels, in order to open up your lungs, to get your lungs bigger and stronger. And then you test your lungs with your alternate nostril breathing. You want to be able to comfortably hold that breath in for that count of 16, right? So you want to be comfortable there, okay? And also that count of 16, where you inhale for 4, hold it for 16, and exhale for 8. That is only the beginning stage. The next stage is inhale for 8, hold it for 32, and then exhale for 16. So that's the next stage after this stage. So you're building up. And so you want to get to the point where the measure of your control over your breathing is the measure of your control over your thoughts and your emotions. The measure of your control over your breathing is a measure of your control over your physiological reactions in your body. By controlling your breath, you are able to slow down your heartbeat. By controlling your breath, you are able to lower your blood pressure. By controlling your breath, you are able to allow your body its ability to heal itself. Your body's ability to heal itself, to correct any type of defects or disorders in your body, are going to be amplified based upon the degree to which you practice controlled deep breathing and the degree to which you are able to master your breath. Mastering the breath is the equivalent of mastering the mind. Mastering the mind is equivalent to mastering your emotional state. Okay. These are things that adults used to be taught to do. But in this Western um, settler colony, exploitative, genocidal society that we live in, all of those things have been done away with. Okay, so we have lost those skills, we have lost that ancestral knowledge. So that's what we're trying to rediscover, and that's what we are trying to reestablish in ourselves as individuals and in our community as a whole. So we're going to end our class by taking the left hand, the left arm in front of the chest, the right arm in front of the left, and we're going to make fists with our hands, and with our eyes closed and with sincerity, we give thanks and we give praise to the Creator and to our ancient ancestors who have revealed to us this knowledge of rejuvenation and revitalization. So as we step into the future with the knowledge from the past, the breath will be able to flow long, slow, and deep to bring rejuvenation, revitalization, balance, and harmony to the mind, the body, and the spirit. Hotep. And then after we say Hotep, we say the two words, Wat Ma'at. So Wat Ma'at. And Wat Ma'at means the way of Ma'at. And Ma'at means order. It is the order. It's the way that we're supposed to be on all levels. On an individual, personal level, on a social level, cultural level, political level, national level, so on and so forth. So we're always looking for that order, that balance, that harmony, that justice, that reciprocity, and that truth. We're looking for all of that in everything that we do, and we try to incorporate those principles into whatever society that we are building. Okay, so that's why we say Wat Ma'at, and the name of our system of yoga. If we don't use the term Kemetic yoga, we use the term Wat Ma'at. So thank you very much. Class is over. See you next time. Practice. Practice is something that you do every day. It's not an afterthought. It's an integral part of your life. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Okay. Peace, everybody.